There's a lot of them. And video, probably less than 30 slides, and it took me about 24 minutes. This is a lot of slides, so buckle up. Alright, PSR B1620-26b. So this planet has the mass of 3 times of Jupiter. 1 year on this planet is 100 light years. I don't know why it's years. It's light years. No, it's 100 Earth years. 100 Earth years. The planet is 12,400 light years away from Earth, and the planet is a part of the constellation called Scorpius. Epsilon Eridani B is the closest to our solar system. It was formerly named Arigara. That's a weird Roman or Greek letter. The planet is a unconfirmed extrasolar planet, which is it could be solar as a star, and the planet is 10 light years away from Earth. One, Aquarii B is a gas giant exoplanet. It's the mass of 3.2 Jupiters, and 1 year on the planet is 181.4 Earth days, so how long it takes to orbit its star. And 91 Aquarii B is a part of the constellation called Aquarius. So they kind of get, some of them do get the name by what satellite found them, and some do get the name from what constellation they're in. B. 55 Cancri B is the mass of 0.8306 Jupiters. 1 year on the planet is 14.7 Earth days, and 55 Cancri B is also called a hot Jupiter. So it's about close to the size of Jupiter, and it's closer to its star, and so it's hotter. E209458b. The planet has been given the nickname Osiris. The planet is in the constellation Pegasus. The planet is 159 light years away from Earth, and 1 year on HD 209458b is about 85 Earth hours. 896b. Gliese 896b, it should be, orbits a red dwarf star, which is it's smaller than our sun. Our sun is a yellow dwarf, I believe. As I said, it's not a yellow giant, it's a yellow dwarf. Yeah. And Gliese, once again, was the first planet discovered orbiting a dwarf star. V931 Pegasi B. So this planet is also known as HD 2201 plus 2610b. V931 Pegasi B is orbiting a white dwarf, which is a type of dead star. And because V931 Pegasi B's star has been past its red giant phase, therefore we believe the planet must have skimmed the star's surface and been inside the star, and because of how close it was orbiting, and it survived. And this gives a little idea of what could happen to Earth. Could we survive? Absolutely not. RAC. So mu RAC is also known as Dulcinea. So this planet was the first magma Earth, so size of Earth, close to the size of Earth, and hot. So mu RAC is a part of the constellation Ara. So, see, now another mistake I'm noticing. I put area. And 1 year on MURAC is 231 Earth hours. For 436b. So Gliese 436b is the first hot Neptune. Once again, size of Neptune, close to the size of Neptune. Hot. So 1 year on Gliese 436b is 63 Earth hours. So it's close to its star and it orbits pretty fast. So Gliese 436b has a density greater than gas giants, but not quite as dense as rocky planets. This has led scientists to believe that it was made primarily out of the next abundant compound in the universe, water. So this is essentially it's not a gas giant, it's not a rocky planet, it's a water planet. As we're calling it, Waterworlds. 7b. So Aquarii 7b is essentially a lava-coated super Earth. A bit bigger than the Earth, and it's covered in lava. So 1 year on Aquarii 7b is about 20 Earth years, and it has a sea of molten rock and metal. It's extremely hot. So don't go there. And the reason it's so hot is because it's extremely close to the star. Extremely. A lot of planets that are extremely close, so they are extremely hot. Most hotter than Venus, and Venus is pretty hot. No, there are a lot of them. Almost everyone is hotter than Venus because Venus is not molten lava. Our 8799b is about 30% larger than Jupiter. It orbits the 6th magnitude Lambda Boötis star, which is a type of star which has an unusually low abundance of iron. HR, this planet is a part of the constellation Pegasus, and 1 year on the planet is 450 Earth years. GJ758b. Scientists don't know if this planet is a large planet or a failed star, also known as a brown dwarf. The planet is 40 times larger than Jupiter, which is huge. We know our planet, our planet Jupiter, not our planet, but in our solar system. Do we own it? Yes. But it's 40 times larger than Jupiter, which is humongous, and 1 year on the planet is 121 Earth years, and it is a part of the constellation Lyra. Actually, 172555. So this is a young white AV7 star. This planet became a star because it was in a large planetary collision, and the collision gave it enough mass to ignite into a star. The planet is about 23 million years old, and HD 172555 is a part of the constellation Pavo. 1214b. This planet is classified as a water world. It is the closest super Earth to Earth, and 1 year on this planet is 38 Earth hours, and it's a part of the constellation Ophiuchus. 581b. D, actually. So Gliese 581d is in the habitable zone of orbit, and it's the most like Earth planet we've found. 1 year on Gliese 581d is 67 Earth days, and Gliese 581 is a part of the constellation Libra. D 12189-733b. This planet rains molten glass sideways, extremely hot glass sideways, and it's the first extrasolar planet to have a thermal map. So we've already thermal mapped it, and it's really hot. It was the first to have it was the first one we did. 1 year on the planet is 53 Earth hours, and it's a part of the constellation Vulpecula. Aquarii E is twice the size of Earth, and it's called the Diamond Planet because it's composed of diamonds and granite, and pretty much 1/3 of the planet is diamond. 1 year on 55 Cancri E is 18 Earth days, and the surface of the planet is 4,900 Fahrenheit. That's extremely hot. This planet is really interesting and one of my favorites. So Dress 2b is the darkest planet ever known. This is the darkest planet we know. Even, there's a planet out there that's a rogue planet. It's brighter than this. So Dress 2b lacks the reflective cloud, so it reflects less than 1% of light that hits it. So the planet pretty much just absorbs the light. And 1 year on Dress 2b is 59 Earth hours. Orbits two stars. So if you were on Kepler 2b, you would see two sunsets. So it's half gas and half rocky. Kepler 16b is a part of the constellation Cygnus, and 1 year on Kepler in 16b is 229 days. He orbits in the habitable zone. Kepler 22b has a sun-like star, and Kepler 22b is a part of the constellation Cygnus. 1 year on Kepler 22b is 290 Earth days. So if we were to move here, which would be difficult, it would be a lot like Earth, except it'd be very blue. I think it's water mostly, but it's in the habitable zone and has a sun-like star, and it's almost the year is almost the same as Earth. So is a hot Jupiter, so size of Jupiter, really hot. Kepler 7b is the size of 1.5 Jupiters, so it's a bit bigger than Jupiter. 1 year on Kepler 7b is 5 days, and its star is reaching its end soon. 5-2b. Kepler 5-2b again is the size of 1.04 Earth, so it's relatively the size of Earth. Kepler for the planet orbits a sun-like star, and 1 year on Kepler 252b is 348 Earth days. So the planet is a part of the constellation Cygnus. HAT/P-11b. So this planet was the first exoplanet to be the size of Neptune. And the planet it's relatively cloud-free, has a relatively cloud-free atmosphere. And this was the first exoplanet to have water vapor found. And 1 year on HAT H11b is 5 Earth days. So it travels rather fast. The SETI B-D, the planet is the size of 1.14 Earths, and 1 year on the planet is 5 Earth days. 1b. TRAPPIST 1b orbits really close to its star, so it's really hot. TRAPPIST is 1.068086 of the size of Earth, and 1 year on TRAPPIST-1b is 36 Earth. Centauri B. So the planet orbits in the habitable zone. The planet orbits a red dwarf. Proxima Centauri B is the size of 1.28 Earths, and 1 year on the planet is 11 Earth days. 09458b. The planet has the nickname Osiris. I feel like I went over this planet. Wait. Excuse me? I said I had the nickname Osiris. 209458. I have the same planet on here twice. Oh, well, whoops. P1257 plus 12b. We don't know the type of star that this planet has. Wait, we don't know what type of star that PS. Okay, we don't know. So we don't know what type the star the planet orbited, but the planet that it does orbit is a dead star, known as a pulsar. So the planet is about the size of 4 Earths and 1 year on PSR B1257 plus 12B is 25 Earth days. This is one I really like also. It's really, really cool. So J1407b is the first planet discovered outside our solar system to have rings. See, that's something I messed up there. That doesn't say that. It has 30 odd rings, and the rings are so vast that if they went around Saturn, they would dominate the night sky. It would be big in the night sky. So these are the rings, and that in there, the rings are. It's is more than 50% more massive than Jupiter. 1 year on WASP-12b is 26 Earth hours. So it's a hot Neptune, so relatively the size of Neptune, really hot, and it has the shortest orbital period ever. Which I don't think that is true, but whatever. 205 390LB. So this planet is a super Earth, and it's near the center of the Milky Way. It's a lot like Neptune, so it's the size of Earth, like bigger than Earth, but it's a lot like Neptune. And 1 year on this planet is 9 Earth years. 186F. It's in the habitable zone of orbit. Excuse me. The planet is a lot like Earth, and it orbits a red dwarf star. And 1 year on Kepler 186F is 130 Earth days. E. TRAPPIST-1e star is called 2 mass J23O62928-0502285. 1 year on TRAPPIST-1e is 6 Earth days. This is a really cool planet too. So CFBDSI 2149-0403. So this planet is a FFPMO, which is a free-floating planetary mass object. Planet is a rogue planet. It does not orbit any star. It's just rogue out there in space. And planets like these are really difficult to find because they're not really lit up. They're not lit up at all because it's pretty dark out there, and it has no star. It has no light that it's catching, except from other stars really out there. It's kind of getting light from there. It's 7 times the mass of Jupiter, and it's the closest rogue planet to us that we know of. So it is 17 times bigger than the Earth, It's the most massive rocky planet ever found. And it's so massive that a new category was created called mega-Earths. On 1 year on Kepler 10c is 45 Earth days. Here, this is Kepler V1t. This planet is a super puff planet. It's incredibly light. It's so light. It's no lighter than a plate of cotton candy. It's pretty much cotton candy. It's incredibly light. It's the size of 7.6 Earths, and 1 year in Kepler 5b, Kepler 5.1d is 130 Earth days. So that will do it for the planets. Next, we will have the galaxies. But for now, that is, and goodbye.